Good day, sir. I am Christian Jude Cesar Nicola from Section Juliet. Our activity for today is all about collection and preservation of biological evidence, specifically blood and body fluids collection. There are four methods on how to collect blood and body fluids that can be found at the crime scene. First, we have cathing. Second is tape lifting. Third is wet absorption. And the last one is scrapping. The first method that we are going to perform is the cutting. The investigator need to do is to cut a proportion of the item where the suspected blood stain adheres. The instrument we use is sterilized cutter. And cutting, we put it on a paper bag in order to preserve the type of evidence that were discovered in the suspected item. The second method on collection of body and blood fluids evidence is wet absorption. Method that we are used is here are cotton buds and water in a cup in order to moisten the tip of cotton buds, slip in it in as suspected evidences, and after that we are dry the cotton buds as preservation of evidence, and after and after we put on paper bag to preserve an identification of evidence that we are gathered. So the third activity that we are going to perform is tape lifting method. The tape lifting is only applicable on non-absorbent item or material like cement, tiles, or glass. In this activity, we use scrap tape lifter instead of using fingerprint lifter. To remove suspected blood stain, adhere on suspected material or item, then put it on a on a paper bag to preserve evidence that were gathered and sell properly for laboratory examination that be done by the investigator. The last method we are going to perform is scrapping method. Scrapping method must be done on scrapping the item which suspected evidence adhere. Scrapping must be done by removing suspected stain on something by sterilized sharp object or material. In this activity, we use a sterilized knife to remove a suspected stain on the blood. Also, we use a clean bond paper. And the next activity that we are going to perform is procedures for collecting wet stain on absorbent and non-absorbent substances. First is collecting wet stain on absorbent substances. The first thing that we are going to do is to collect sample stain from the item which it was being located. Use sterilized cotton buds to soak up the stain and totally air dry sample and put it on a box and sealed properly and put it on a paper bag and transport it to laboratory. And next is collect counter sample of item by slotting, moistening the swab by water and rub at the area of the surface where the stain is located. Air dry the surface where the stain and put it on a box, and after put the box on a paper bag. And last is submitted the entire item if possible means detachable and subjected to proper packaging and transfer it to laboratory. And also swab containing wet stain and swab containing the control sample shall be packaged separately. And the second procedure is collecting wet stain on non-absorbent substances. In this process, you don't need to collect samples of stain from item where it was being located. All you need to do is to submit the entire item, if possible means detachable, and be subjected to proper packaging and transport it to laboratory. Another procedure that we are going to perform is procedure for collecting dry stains on absorbent and non-absorbent substances. First is collecting dry stains on absorbent substances. In this process, all you need to do is to cut the stain area of the item in which the stain was being located and put it on the paper bag and pass it to laboratory. Next is collect a proportion of the stained area by rubbing cotton swab on the stained area and totally put it in a box and put it on paper bag for laboratory. Package and label each sample separately, swab containing dry stains and swab containing the control sample. Next is collecting dry stain on non-absorbent substances. The manner that we are going to perform is to swab the stain on suspected items where it adhere, then air dry it, put it on a box, and after put it on a paper bag. The next sample that we are going to perform is collecting sample from a smear. In this manner, we use a sterilized dry cotton swab and concentrate the substances on a tip of swab and dry it, put it on a box and prepare bag to transport to laboratory. Next is collect sample of strain from item where located. Collect contrasample of the item by slightly moistening the swab with water and rub the area of the surface in a stain region near the stain. The swab to air dry and put it in a box and also put it in a paper bag to laboratory examination. Label and package in Venetianary swab separately, swab containing the smear and swab containing the control sample. The last method that we are going to perform is evidence marking. Must be done by the investigator accurately and thoroughly documentation evidence. And that will be all. Thank you and God bless.